Hi everyone, this is Juliana, and I was a member of the EFWE team in fall 2019, and I'm going to be making a series of videos to show the EFWE team for spring 2019, how to set up everything, and maybe some errors we encountered that you're going to encounter probably, and how to fix them. So the first place you should start is in Jira. The professor is going to give you a link to this page, and you would go to, see, he's going to give you like this access, then go to Confluence, and you're going to see all of these teams. So go to the EFWE. So EFWE, what effort is this website. You can see that the professor's supposed to give you, ask for this, but this is the URL, srpro.j/effort.cs.fiu.edu/effort. This slash is very important because if you don't, this gave me a scare once. If you don't, you get this. So yeah, remember, if you get that, remember it's just for that. So this is the effort website. This is supposed to be the staging website that we have set up right now. So everything that we did is supposed to be functioning here. So you can log in to here as an administrator, as a trader, and there's a couple other accounts. But the most important one would be administrator, and you can create your own account too. But the administrative account, the password is effort1234. And here, the most important part for the EFWE team is the VPS management. So the EFWE team works with this VPS layer and the actual trading layer. I'm going to talk about that later, but basically what you need to know is that this effort website is divided into an effort side, a VPS side, and like the actual trading side. So the EFWE's job is to connect the trading side to the VPS to the effort. Then EFWA works more on the effort side. So I'm sorry, if you need help with anything within the effort side, that's who you have to contact. So yeah, I'm going to talk about this a little bit later, but this is what you mostly are going to be working on. So that's why you need access to the administrator account. Again, username administrator and password effort, written EFORT, all lowercase, and 1234. So here you'll have like a link to a video playlist that we used. It's made by the summer 2019 team, which was, I think they set all of this up, so it's a really good resource. I've used that a lot, so you're going to be going back and forth between our video playlist and probably theirs. So from here, you will see development tools, so that's what I'm going to talk about now, but there's also like, you can see the structures of the documents that you're going to have to turn in, the sprint meetings and stuff like that. So yeah, that's more for the like documentation part of the project, but specifically what you will need to set up this is this means a Forex account. This messed me up a lot. So what you specifically have to download is just this, 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 and this, okay? So you'll have to download, this is a trading site that I was talking about. You'll have to download here. I think the website's a little bit confusing, but there should be a download link somewhere. So you're supposed to, let me see. So I couldn't find the download link in the website that was linked here. I think it's because I already have it downloaded in my computer, but I just looked up in Google, download MetaTrader 5, make sure it's 5 and not 4, and yeah, click here and it should start downloading. So yeah, it downloads the setup and then you click the setup and it starts installing. It will have a demo account created for you. I'm going to talk more about this later when I explain what MetaTrader is and all of that. So the other thing that you're going to need and it's very useful is Postman. So Postman is to test all of the API functions. So a lot of our work, at least, was creating API functions or testing existing API functions. So what we would do was we created these API functions, and instead of testing them on the website, because sometimes it could be slow, we did the calls all in Postman and saw that the response were correct. So I'm going to show you that a little bit later. And then Visual Studio, we use Visual Studio 2019. I recommend this because I was getting a couple errors using 2017. So, and the last tool is the database that we use. We use the SQL, sorry, I forgot the name, Server Management Studio from Microsoft. And you have to download the tool. So this is the tool that you would have to download. And I'll show you what it looks like. So yeah, you would download it from here. And then there's a video to set up your local database. There's a video on this channel called Setting Up Local Database. I think it was done by the EFWE team. And you can look into that to see how to actually get the tables there. And yeah, so those are all the tools you're going to need mainly. And then the repositories would be in this GitHub Florida International University organization, and you would be using, this one would be the effort side, this one is the trading side, and then this one is the VPS side. As I said, you might think, why do we need this one if we're EFWA and we don't deal that much with the effort side? There will be times when you're going to need to add stuff to the effort side to make your side work, so it's important to also clone and download this. Also, to get the database, you should use this repository. It's all going to be in the other video that's already on the channel, but yeah, you need to use this one. And to have the website running locally, you would have to use this, run this repository. Okay? So to have effort running with your local VPS, you would be running that repository and then the VPS repository. Let's see if it downloads. And yeah, so these two you would be using Visual Studio with. And then for the data one, for this one, you would be using it with MetaTrader. So this would have all the code that is used with the MetaTrader that I told you to download this. So it doesn't go in Visual Studio, there's nothing to run. So in Visual Studio, so I'm going to show you how to use this code, what it means and everything in the MetaTrader video. The other thing you need is Redis, so this is what the APIs use. So if you don't have this running, the API when it opens, when you run it, it will have like a token exception error type of thing. You'll see the name Redis somewhere. So you'll know it's this. So you first have to download it from here, the Redis website. Just look up in Google Redis download and download this one. And then, so you would need to open PowerShell and do this command. If it doesn't recognize this, the Choco part, it's because you don't have Chocolatey downloaded, so you would have to, I think it's another PowerShell command to download Chocolatey. So yeah. So once you have all that downloaded, to run the Redis localhost, you would have to open a command prompt in administrator and type in Redis/server and let that run. And then to start in the localhost, you would open another command prompt in administrator and type in Redis/CLI, which stands for client, then space /h space localhost. So let me show you something. Let me show you the command. I don't run it because I don't have Redis on this computer right now. But yeah. It would be this. H localhost. And when you click enter, it should just take you to, instead of this path, it would say localhost dot colon the number of the port, and yeah, it would just, you would just leave it running in the back. So that's all you need to download. And the next video I'm going to make is about the how to run all of the projects, so the effort side, the VPS side, and then the other video will be on the administrator. So those are really important, so make sure you watch those to understand, because the most important part of the project and thing that cost us a lot of time was understanding the whole structure of the project. So I hope I can explain it thoroughly. If you have issues with my explanations, maybe I'm not the best at explaining, you can also check out EFWE or any other effort teams, because they all have to at least run the application, and some of them, yeah, would have instructions for that. So a tip would be to stay connected with all the other teams, because they all have to, like, they're all in the same boat with this and would have to know all this also. So yeah, good luck, and hopefully you'll watch the other videos and understand.